Yeah. Always happy.
Morning, guys. Hi, Jim. William Humphrey. Public Affairs, yes. That's great. What brings you to Nepal, or how long have you been here? Great.
Fellow, Denver University, USA, the guest of honor, Dr. Dhruva Shrestha, Executive Director, JA Nepal, Mr. Som Paneru, President, Board of Trustee, Yulin School, Sajani Amatye, Board Trustee of Yulin School, Mr. Megin Bahadur Lamachane, Principal, Yulin School, Mr. Himlal Gimere, Vice Principal. Now here is Mrs. Sajani Amatya, Trustee, Yulin School, to present Mr. William.
Thank you, Sajani. Thank you very much. And now here is Dr. Dhruva Shrestha, Executive Director of JA Nepal, to give such speech by highlighting the program.
Mr. Ramani Acharya, President, Junior Achievement Nepal, and the chairman of this graduation ceremony, Mr. William Hemnesky, Deputy Director, Public Affairs Section, Chief Guest of this occasion, Dr. Jim Haig, Senior Fellow, Denver University, USA. This is our guest of honor today. Mr. Som Paneru, President, Board of Trustees, Yulin School, Mr. Medin Bahadur Lamachane, Principal, Yulin School, Mr. Himlal Gimere, Vice Principal, Yulin School, Mr. Sundar Mani Acharya, Treasurer, JA Nepal. I'm really very glad to be with you on the auspicious occasion of this of the graduation ceremony this is the first graduation ceremony we've been conducting in Yulin School. It's a great honor and privilege for me to welcome you all on the auspicious occasion of the graduation ceremony for the students who have successfully completed the course on JA Economics for Success. We've been organizing these training programs, including JA Economics for Success, along with other 5 or 6 programs like JA Company, JA Success Skill, JA Economics of Staying in School, JA Economics, JA Bank in Action. So we've been able to offer JA programs for about 2,376 students in fiscal year 2007 and 8. I'd like to congratulate you all, the graduating students. Congratulations, my dear students. You are the luckiest few and are among 8 million students around the world. You had a opportunity to benefit from its unique economic education program of Junior Achievement Worldwide. JA Economics for Success has been able to continue to explore the skills, interests, and values and the world of work to make informed education, career, and life decisions. Apply your knowledge of personal finance to comprehend needs and wants, resulting in strong financial management regardless of income. Therefore, the promotion of economic education is desirable as it will also complement the national needs. The program proposed by JA Nepal in this regard would play an instrumental role as its mission and objective falls within the objective framework of Nepal's need. We believe the program will help produce entrepreneurs and businessmen who will be commercially sound, socially committed, and ethically oriented. JA Economics for Success program has been successfully completed in Yulin, including other 4 schools. We are very much encouraged with the response and interest shown by the principal, teachers, and students we're planning to offer more programs if school feels like offering them. We're very excited about our experience of offering J Company program because this program has been very popular among students of school as well as of Kathmandu College of Management. The project work of J Company program, which the students at KCM presented at the end of the course, were outstanding. Similarly, J Economics course, which is one of the J package, has been considered by KCM as one of the prerequisite course of ongoing regular microeconomics course of BBA studies. And now we have been able to offer a new banking action program, one of the most popular course in J program. Citibank spent about $2.4 million only for its revision. So these are some of the achievements. We in J Nepal consider these are our milestones in the history of J Nepal. However, we wish to offer many J programs which are most practical and relevant programs developed by eminent expert educationists, teachers and corporate people. But we are lagging behind due to the lack of funds. We targeted to fulfill the goal of covering 10,000 students this year, but we haven't given up the hope yet. We once again would like to congratulate and extend my heartfelt thanks to all the graduating students. My special thanks to Poonam Miss. It is because of her effort that we've been able to run this program in ULEX. Thank you, Miss. I would like to express my gratitude to Principal Sir for your kind support and cooperation. I look forward to getting such supports in the coming days also. Though this graduation ceremony is first of its kind in this school, and I feel this is a great beginning. I hope we will have lots and lots of these ceremonies in the future. I especially would like to welcome Dr. Jim Heck, who has been the advisor, the supporter, and a great friend of J Nepal. Today is a special day and an inspirational day for Junior Achievement Nepal because of his presence. We're extremely happy and fortunate to have you here, sir, today. I, on behalf of Junior Achievement Nepal, once again would like to welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome you all once again. Thank you.
Of taking junior achievement class, and as we have learned a lot from this JE class, and it has been a very important lesson to us. And so we have different views on, we all have different views on JE class. So here is Yamima Sharma to share some of her views.
I did. When I came to Nepal, I was very happy to know that I could again take another J class here. I enjoyed J class very much, and I have learned about my skills, interests and my future career. This class helped me mostly by teaching me about myself. 1 or 2 years ago, I had my mind set on being a policeman, but when I explored my skills and interests through JA, I realized that being an engineer or economist suits me better. I not only learned about skills, interests and decision making, etc., but also about budgeting, future planning, banking, using credit cards and cash, and how insurance works. And this can really help me in my future. JA class, in my opinion, is very easy to understand. It is taught in a practical manner, which makes it even more simplified. Thanks to JA, I now know my skills, interests, and future career, talents, and hobbies. I'm really glad I took the JA class, and I'm sure it will help me in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhinav. It looks like Yamima and Abhinav both have learned a lot from JA class. And now, here's Rajit Thapa, Sabal Lamsal,
Hari Acharya, the president of JA, Junior Achievement in Nepal. And also, I'm very happy to see, pleased to see Mr. William Hamoudni, sorry. Okay, the Deputy Director of Public Affairs in US Embassy. And Dr. Jim Head, who's been here, several times in Nepal, and I've been hearing about him from Saujani since long time, and now, today I got a chance to meet with him, and very warm welcome to you, Jim. And Dr. Dhruva Shrestha, welcome, Mr. Dhruva Shrestha. I'd like to welcome you to English School, and we hope we will be able to work with you, in many days. And then Mr. Sundarmani Achari, Treasurer of Junior Achievement, and my, fellow teachers, and our principal, Medin Lamisani, and Vice Principal, Himlalji. Thank you very much for organizing this. And I was actually not much aware of Junior Achievement, but I have been hearing a little bit from here and there, especially from Saujani since long time, because of her association with Jim, I guess. Yeah? So when I checked out the philosophy on the website and the history of Junior Achievement, it is extraordinary organization, and the philosophy is remarkable. This is started a long time ago, but still this is the need of the day. Children, I was very impressed with Emima's budget management skill. How she managed $50, and why she is getting pocket allowance from her parents right now. This is exactly the little things that children need to learn from very young age. And also, children need to learn how to make money, but make money with not going away or not escaping from ethical, manner. I think they should earn money in a very ethical manner and share it with the community when you make it. We see so many different charity organizations all around the world, starting from the United Nations, begging money, begging, literally begging. But somebody has to make money to donate, right? So the children, if you learn how to make money, how to spend it properly, and whatever you have, first you earn money, and you spend for yourself, your family, and your community, and then you donate to the rest of the world. I think this is the best way to manage or recycle the money in the world. So I hope the learning experience that you have had with Junior Achievement will help you to go towards that direction in your life. And congratulations to you all. Thank you very much.
So our chief guest, Mr. William Omeki, for the remarks of the program and give short speech on the economics.
As Junior Achievement. And secondly, I'd like to say congratulations to all of you. You should be extremely proud. I'm extremely happy to hear that Junior Achievement is strong here in Nepal and that you have all participated in it. I'd like to discuss today two main topics. One, my experience with Junior Achievement so far, and two, my background as a fellow entrepreneur. First, I'd like to tell you that when I was growing up, I have a big family. I have many sisters and a brother. One of my sisters took a Junior Achievement course when she was in school. And I can remember her describing the entire project with my family. And in fact, the goods that they were producing, they tried to sell to all of us. And we were some of their customers. So I'd like to think that I helped my sister's business when I was very young, that she had created through Junior Achievement. But secondly, beyond that, in 1994, 95, and 96, I was living in Russia. I had just graduated from business school. I received my master's in finance, and I had an undergraduate degree in economics. In Russia, I had the great opportunity to help teach a Junior Achievement course. And I'd say it's probably the most rewarding thing that I did in my couple of years living in Russia, in that the students were extremely interested in how the economy works and how businesses work. And I see that, listening from the examples today of your speakers here, that you have that same interest. And I'm very excited to hear that you'll continue that interest into your future. There's a lot of valuable lessons you can learn by being involved in business and in being an entrepreneur. But before I start the next part of my story, I just need a show of hands. Any of you have brothers and sisters? I have 6 sisters and 2 brothers, and I'm the youngest in my family. So as you can imagine, schooling's very expensive, both in Nepal and in the United States as well. So by the time I was born and I was going to school, my parents didn't have a lot of money to send me to university. So traditionally in the United States, when somebody becomes 16 years old, that's the legal age that you could have a job. And a lot of my friends would go work for McDonald's maybe in the United States, or they'd go work in a mall, they'd sell clothing in a store, or they'd work at a gas station or a convenience store just selling Coca-Colas, that sort of thing. But it just so happened that I went to a used car salesman with my father. My father needed a car. And we were discussing this with the salesman, and they don't have very good reputations in the United States. But nonetheless, he had a great idea. He looked at me and said, well, why don't you just start your own business? And I was only 16 years old, and I thought, well, that's kind of an interesting idea, but it sounds very difficult. And what kind of business should I do? Well, he was saying, well, what about yard work? Everybody in the United States that has a yard needs somebody to do some work. And oftentimes, people are too lazy. They don't want to do it themselves. In the United States where I grew up, it's very cold in the wintertime. So in the autumn time, all the leaves fall from the tree. This is a big problem for people that have yards. They have to remove these leaves and they have to put it out for the garbage people to collect and get rid of them. So I started off and I said, okay, I'll try this idea. And I made little flyers. I just sat in front of a computer and I made up a flyer and it said, Bill's Lawn Care and Home Services. And I gave my parents' phone number on it. And I went to my neighbors. I probably made 100 flyers and I walked around my neighborhood and left a flyer at each home in my neighborhood. The next day, there was a phone call. Somebody said, yeah, we need some yard work to be done. Could you come over and help us out? And the day after that, there was another phone call and a couple more phone calls. So I started doing this. I would do what many people would consider very low-level menial work. I would push lawnmowers, mowing lawns. I would rake up, gather leaves. If somebody's shrubs or bushes needed to be cut, I'd cut their bushes for them. But all of a sudden, I was making money. I was getting $10 an hour, whereas my friends working at McDonald's were making maybe $3 an hour. In addition, I could do it whenever I wanted to. If I had to study for a big exam, I'd study, for a day or two, and then after the exam, I would work, or I'd work on weekends. In the United States, it's Saturday and Sunday are the weekends. And the lesson I learned here was that if you do good work, and if you're honest, more work will come to you. I didn't have to advertise after that. After that first time, I never had to advertise again. Because my customers, the people I did the work for, told their friends. And their friends told their other friends that, hey, there's this 16-year-old guy, Bill, who does this great work. Why don't you hire him? And the next thing I know, I was on my bicycle, pedaling farther and farther away from home to do this work. The year after that, I bought a truck or a lorry. The year after that, I bought my own equipment. And the next thing you know, I had a business that was enough to help me pay my way through college. So if I hadn't done this small little business, I never would have gone to college. I never would have had a degree in economics. I never would have gone to business school. So I think you could see a valuable lesson. A lot of these lessons that we learn in being an entrepreneur seem like they're very small to begin with, but they can affect you throughout your entire life. So just as junior achievement is just something that you've started, I'd like to think that the lessons you've learned will affect you throughout your entire life. I know the lessons I learned helped me get to where I am today, and that's a diplomat speaking to all of you. So although I'm working in public affairs at the embassy, my heart is really in economics and business. So I hope that all of you, no matter what your passion in the future, you remember the lessons that you learned in junior achievement, and possibly even more important, you tell others about those lessons. A lot of people don't know about the simplest things of banking and credit cards, both in Nepal and in the United States. So you have learned some valuable lessons. I encourage you to share those lessons. Lastly, I'll just add an advertisement for the embassy. I don't know how many of you have been to the American Library that's at the new embassy at Maharajganj. Has anybody been there? All right, perfect. So this is the audience I want to speak to. We have a library there that has over 6,000 books, free internet access, access to all sorts of databases. any of you could come any time from 9:30 till 4:30, Monday through Friday. Or if you can't come yourself, you could always send an email to the staff. So if you're doing research on anything that would involve the United States, you could have the library researchers help you do that. In addition, the library has movie programs and other cultural programs. So I look forward to some of you visiting the library sometime and taking part in those programs. So lastly, again, congratulations. I'm very proud to be able to speak to you today, and I'm sure the lessons you've learned will serve you well throughout the rest of your lives. Thank you.
Some of them will go, and now I'd like to call Mr. Jim Hetz, the Senior Fellow, Denver University, USA, to give short speech about the program.
Important event in your life. Anything I say was made very easy by what Bill said, because I think he really said some things that were worth hearing, and I would just echo the thoughts that he left with you. I'm so pleased because I did have a part in this. I think as we get older, we all like to see our lives stay meaningful, and my life is more meaningful because of the fact that you have participated in this. I have the distinction, I think, easily of being by far the oldest person in this room, so I think I'm supposed to say something that shows wisdom. I had a lot of education. I eventually got a doctoral degree in chemical engineering, and I think if there's anything I learned in that education, it's that the process of education which you are going through is to learn how to learn. And you have had, by getting a straight A course, which is a little different than what you learned in class, a great opportunity to learn how to learn. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. I'm sure that they will be successful. Your country, Nepal, is going forward. Sometimes it's a little step backwards, but I think basically what I've seen in the last few years has shown great progress, and I hope it continues. Best of luck to all of you, and thanks for making my life more meaningful.
Fellow Denver University, USA, Dr. Dhruva Shrestha, Executive Director, JA Nepal, Mr. Som Paneru, President School, my colleagues, and graduating students. So I would like to thank everybody for your presence in this grand ceremony. The importance of JA Junior Achievement Program, so we can see here the result. So we have already noticed the change in our students, and when I was sitting here and hearing our students what they have achieved, so it encouraged me to join the program. Maybe when we start next program in our school, I will join that class. So it makes me manage the fund. And thank you very much, Junior Achievement Nepal, and we are here to work with you together. And the upcoming students in grade 6, I think we will start another program very soon. So I would like to thank our Poonam teacher for putting a little time aside of our teaching time and for your report line contribution. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Amin Ki, Deputy Director of Public Affairs Section, United States Embassy, Kathmandu, Nepal. Dr. Jim Hetz, Senior Fellow, Junior Achievement Nepal. Mr. Som Paneru, President, Board of Trustees, Woodlands School. Sajani Amatke, Board of Trustees. Mr. Medin Bahadur Lamichane, Principal of Woodlands School. Mr. Himlal Ghimile, Vice Principal, Woodlands School. All the teachers and students of this school. I would like to thank you all for being part of Junior Achievement Nepal. And for Ms. Poonam, I want to thank her a lot for conducting our Junior Achievement program here. I want to thank the school management for arranging everything for our program. And I want to congratulate all you graduating students. I hope this program will help you a lot for choosing your future steps. And I want to thank Mr. Jim Hetz for his guardianship to Junior Achievement Nepal. And I would also like to thank our chief guest for his time and support to Junior Achievement Nepal program. And at last, I would like to thank all our dear students and say one thing. You don't need to be big, you need to be focused. And I hope your focus will lead you all to your bright future. Thank you and have a nice day.
Course as much as we did, and thanks to all of you for giving your precious time.
So we have coffee and then lunch together.
About that.
You enjoyed it.
Excuse me,
You deserve very special congratulations. Most likely. I'd have to double check.